Hello, how are you? Hi guys, it's me, PalmOliveSoap. Ellie's very pleased today because she's not starting work until 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's 10 minutes to 2 o'clock right this minute. She doesn't start till 3 o'clock, which means that she got to stay at home for, well, she starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. So she's not starting till 6 hours later, so she's dead happy with that. Her feet are sore. You know when we bought them sandals, well, they're just not nice. Her feet are so sore. Unfortunately, she's not a walker. She's not the kind of person who can do, you know, great distances or at a fast pace. But as soon as she does, you know, she's starting to get knackered. But now her feet have come up with blisters, and it's like she's got some kind of athlete's foot, and has to get some powder for it, and so she's in a little bit of pain with her feet, which is a crying shame really, because you know it's not nice when good people are in pain. So anyway, so just recently I was talking about I needed to get a job, and a couple of people have jumped on the bandwagon and said we'll see what we can do for you. One of my friends on YouTube has offered to ask at her works where it's possible that when she gets to see the boss, which I think was yesterday, she'll see if the boss is able to help an Englishman in Bulgaria with a green card, and the YouTube friend has also offered a place on the floor or the kitchen table to sleep somewhere like that. So if that's all possible, then I would certainly jump on the bandwagon to get over to America to have a go at working over there. You never know what will happen, do you? I think, you know, it's always an adventure. So if that all works out, that would be absolutely fantastic. If it doesn't, well, I'll just keep looking. A person from the village, an English lady who works in housing for old people, she's also said that she will go and ask work. That would involve sleeping in some kind of complex for old people, and there'll be a room for me to stay there because the housing officer has to stay there in case they start fighting, they start burning each other's cars, rioting, whole people. Go guess. So if you know anyone that can give me a job, please let me know. Please let me know. If I did get the opportunity to go and work in America, and you can imagine how fantastic that could be if I got a Saturday, if I had a weekend, and the buses were really cool and cheap, you better believe I'm coming to visit some of you. I mean, I might only be able to visit you for a couple of hours, but I will have been on the bus and visited you for a couple of hours. I think that's absolutely super cool. I think that would be really cool if I was able to come and visit any of you, to be honest. I mean, there's a couple of people I really would like to come and see, but but if any of you were available and I was in America, that would be just how fantastic would that be? I'd vlog you to death. So I've just had my hair cut, but before I had my hair cut, I did a little bit of repairing to my hair clippers. Not repairing, I just took it apart, brushed all the older hair out, and sprayed it with some easing oil. You know, the kind of, you know, WD-40. We all know what WD-40 is. So I've just given it a little bit of a renovation, and it's working absolutely brilliant. It doesn't snag anymore, it's just cutting and finishing, and it's brilliant. So had an interesting morning again today. I decided first of all to wear a pink shirt today. It's totally not me to wear a pink shirt. It's a little bit, well, limp for me to wear pink, but so I'm wearing a pink shirt today. The wife, she asked me would I go down to the basement. She wanted to tell me the same thing that she's told me many times in the years that we've known each other. She wanted to explain to me how where she would like to have sinks, what she'd like to do with the basement, and if we was able to have the money to be able to renovate it into a restaurant again like it used to be many years ago. And she came up with some really good ideas, and then she wanted to go into the garden and show where that she'd have the tables and chairs, etc, etc. Sorry, I just needed to check that it was recording. So anyway, so what else? So there's plenty actually I needed to say about it. Oh, in the garden she wanted to show where she wanted to have all the tables and chairs. What it is, in one of the villages, maybe more than 10 miles away, there is something called village tourism. Basically it's an old house and a piece of land, and he has a large room where he entertains people with food and drinks, and he has a lot of old ladies dressed in traditional Bulgarian costumes, and people are charged, I think it's 25 leva per person, 40 to 45 leva per person if you are coming with an organised group. They charge more. They still pay the 22 lev. So anyway, the wife wants to do exactly the same. It's actually a really good concept, and if I've got any photographs, which I'm sure I still have got the photographs, I'll insert them about here or at the end. So yeah, she's got a cool idea, really cool idea, but she wants to keep it basic. She wouldn't go for the full restaurant food. She'd keep it down to the bare minimum, such as soups and burgers, you know, just and beer. And she'd want to do it for something like $5 all in per person. And if it becomes very popular, then maybe put the price up. But first, just for the first year or so, just get the people in, get some turnover, get some money in. And it does sound like a fantastic concept. And you never know, sometimes it's these concepts that can work coming when you're rising out of a crisis of a world crisis of money.